Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Remastered Podcast, Episode 4. Today we are going to be ranking Carti's new album, Music.
So the date is March 15th, 2025. The album dropped on March 14th, 2025. So this is fresh thoughts and stuff. The track length is 77 minutes, and there's 30 songs. But in this episode, we're just going to be going through the first 15.
If you guys enjoy, leave a follow, and if you're on YouTube, please like. We'd really appreciate it.
All right, let's get started.
Obviously, this is a really highly anticipated album, and I think a lot of people were excited, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, definitely after waiting 5 years, I think a lot of people were hoping for great things. So, yeah.
All right, so some of the features we got were Travis Scott, The Weeknd, Kendrick, Future, Uzi's on there, and Young Thug and Ty Dolla $ign, and then there's some other people on there.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, Carti's catalog is, like, very good. Like, I mean, when you got Playboi Carti, Dial It, and Whole Lotta Red, so he's going to really have to meet some high expectations. He has the bar set. And his features have been on point lately, so...
And like I said, especially after 5 years, I think people are really expecting some great things. Yeah. What would you guys say your favorite feature is, though, after listening to it for the first time? Multiple times.
Probably my favorite feature was on track 8, Rather Lie with The Weeknd, and then Philly, the 6th track with Travis Scott. I really like those two. And Backdoor with Kendrick, and then Good Credit.
Really? You liked Backdoor?
Backdoor? I did
not like that song at all.
Really? I don't know. I liked it. I thought it was actually pretty decent.
It just doesn't fit Kendrick, I think. It's not.
Yeah, no, it didn't really fit him, but I don't know. I just felt like it was something different, and I kind of enjoyed it.
Let's get more into that when we actually review that song.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say my favorite feature was The Weeknd as well.
I think. That's what I heard from a lot of people. Like a lot of people liked.
Yeah,
like,
I think
Lie.
like Kendrick didn't really fit with Carti's like beats or anything. Like, I mean, at some points he was like fine, I guess, but just not really like Kendrick. Like what he's
he didn't flow as well as he.
Well, Kendrick's like, I feel like he's like known for his like lyricism, and like Carti is like the exact opposite. Like no one listens to Carti for his lyrics.
Yeah,
so
that's definitely true. What would you say, Nate?
I think I agree with Zeke. I like Philly and Rather Lie, but I feel like Travis does sound a little bit weird sometimes, but I think he fits better than Kendrick for sure. So
What'd you guys think of Good Credit?
I think that was the best out of the three, in my opinion.
But it was like kind of mid still.
Yeah,
to me.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously this is fresh for us, so hopefully it'll grow on us.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's your favorite feature?
I mean, probably Philly. I didn't really like any of the features, and then like just all like the leaks and the snippets, like all of his like features, like before and unreleased stuff, are like so good, and then like you hear this album and they're like hella mid, so it's
so
like
you're
not
really like a big fan of the Weeknd ones, or
no. I mean, it was good. It wasn't like I still think Timeless is better, but I mean, yeah.
All right. So move on to our rankings.
Yeah.
All right.
So like Anthony said earlier, we're just gonna be doing the first 15 tracks and then ranking them on S being the best tier and then F being the worst tier, and we're all gonna collaborate and make one ranking. And, let's get started.
Good.
All right, the first song in the album is Pop Out. It's really aggressive, really loud. I personally think it's either F or D. I didn't like it when I listened with my AirPods. It was loud. It hurt my ears kinda, and I didn't vibe with it.
What do you think? I enjoyed it. I thought it was like pretty decent. I don't know. I mean, especially for like an intro, like coming off of an album that you waited like 5 years for. I feel like it like started off like really aggressive and kind of like set the tone for the album. Granted, the rest of the album wasn't amazing, but we'll get into that. But I feel like it was pretty decent to start the album.
I think it's crazy that you say like to like start that and then it gets worse. Like,
yeah,
I
but
feel
like
that song is just not good.
Zeke, what would you rate it though?
Yeah. What would you?
I don't know. Probably like a C tier.
I feel like it's gotta go D.
I'm fine with
C.
C.
I personally think it's a D tier.
Yeah,
it's definitely not. It's not a great intro at all. I don't think.
Really?
Like, I get what you say. It's aggressive, obviously. Like, it's like hard, like music, but like there's like this like scratching sound in the
Yeah.
beat too or something that's just like like Nate said, just hurts my ears. So I would put it into D tier personally, and I think
Yeah.
that's the
I'm
best.
fine with D. Like, obviously, I mean, we could probably all agree it's like by far his worst intro, like without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. I mean, we kind of just said everything. I
Yeah.
think it's like we were talking about this earlier. Like, it's more of like a tour song. Like,
Yeah.
he's gonna play it on tour. It's gonna be hype and everything. But from like an album, like you're not gonna listen to that in the car, like when you're driving and
No.
stuff. Like,
I mean, yeah, you got to be really opium to be.
Like
like
that.
that.
Yeah. All right.
so I D. I think we go D.
I think we all agree.
D tier?
D.
Did you stop screen recording?
No, he just keep going.
All right. So our next track is Crush featuring Travis Scott. I'll just start. I thought like first listen I like really liked it and people like were saying they didn't like it and I was like confused, but after listening to it like again, I kind of thought it was like corny. And it's just like repetitive and the orchestra like bare bones the song could have been really good. And like he had like a good basis with like the orchestra and stuff like that, but I just feel like he didn't execute right, especially when you have like a Travis Scott feature. Like I feel like he could have done a lot more with it, and what he did was just like mediocre.
Where'd you put it?
D tier.
Really?
Yeah.
So I actually kind of have the opposite view of it. My first listen, I thought it was not a great song, and I thought the second part was a lot better. I thought Travis in the first part wasn't really that great. Like I'm not a big fan of Travis when he's like rapping or like that kind of more like chill. I feel like not necessarily like I don't know. Maybe I'm just not really a big fan of Travis in the first place. But I think the second part, like Travis was like in it less, but it was better. Like Carti's part was good. But then when I listened to it again, I think it like even grew on me just then. I think it got like I like appreciated it more, I guess. So, I mean, it's kind of hard because we don't have a B tier here. So, like that's where I would put it. But I guess I'd probably put it C because C is gonna be like it's like average. Like it's
Yeah.
not anything crazy.
Where do we put Pop Out? D.
D.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not like Crush at all. Like, and the whole time too. Like, like I said that earlier too. Like, I was like expecting a beat drop, and it was just
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
that's
whole
very
time
true.
it was just like
Yeah, like nothing happened.
nothing happened, and it was just like boring. It was like really boring song. Let's see what I wrote. I wrote like, yeah, it just the chemistry wasn't really there between them. I feel like the weird orchestra thing. I would put it D. I didn't like it. at all.
Yeah, but like second listen after you mentioned like nothing happened, I didn't get what you meant, and then like I listened to it, I was like, all right, I like.
Yeah, that's definitely
It
a
like
really good.
it could have been so tough. Like if it had a beat
Yeah.
drop and then Carti started rapping,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
But
100%.
Yeah,
Like
that's like
he had a
kinda
good
like what Zeke
template.
said
but-
that they had like a great opportunity and they
Yeah.
didn't really like. No.
Yeah. So D tier. Or wait, what are you gonna say?
I mean, I personally like it a lot. I know you guys don't, but I like heard it on TikTok first, and it was like one of the ones that I wanted to be on the album really bad. And yes, I was disappointed, and it wasn't as good as I thought it was gonna be, but I still like it. And like, I know like you guys are all gonna say C, so it doesn't really matter. But I mean, we could put it C.
where would you put
Where
it?
would you put it?
I think it's A. It's one of my
So-
favorite songs.
Wait, so you said
said
A, I
D.
said C, you
We
guys
both
said
said D. You said
So-
C. and Nate said
So,
A.
do you think it's better than Pop Out? I think it's definitely better.
I think the
than Pop
beat
Out.
is way better.
I think it's overall
yeah,
just better.
I don't
I
know. They're
could
different songs. Like
I mean,
Yeah, it's hard to compare them because they're two like different songs.
But let's be honest,
low key, like
okay,
Pop Out-
us right here, we're not listening to Pop Out like that though. I
Yeah, but
feel.
like if I'm at a concert, I am not trying to hear him perform Crush. I'm trying to hear him perform Pop Out.
I mean, yeah, but let's be like, okay,
many
if we go to a
concerts are we
concert, we're
going
going
I'm
to
not
one
listening.
concert.
Basically, I'm not listening to either song, so it doesn't really matter
Yeah.
to me.
I'd say it's C tier. I feel like they put more work into Crush than they did Pop Out.
Yeah, sure.
Honestly.
We can
And,
put
I
it
mean,
C tier. We can. Put
Yeah,
it
I would say C
That's
tier. I
fine.
think we
Alright.
can move these around too once the list, develops.
Track 3.
All right. Track 3 was K-pop, and let's see. So first listen again, I didn't really like mess with it that much. It just wasn't my favorite. I don't really have like a lot to say about it. But second listen, I definitely think it was better, and I was vibing to it more. And I think it's like honestly now, I think it's one of the top like better or like the better songs, like better half of this album.
for sure.
So it's tough because I'd probably also put that B tier, but I'd say for now I would be fine putting it with A tier. Like
Yeah.
A tier?
that's what
Let me
So,
get
like,
a refresher on
The
this.
notes that I put were like it was kind of like we talked about. Like, it was like a rehash of like ketamine. Like Nate.
What? Zeke's on my phone.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. I was trying to look.
I'm
I was trying to get a
look at my
refresher on the song.
notes.
Oh, yeah. It was like it was kind of just like it was like ketamine, like K-pop. It was kind of
Yeah,
like
well, it's the same song.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
well, I'm pretty sure it was like altered a tiny bit,
Yeah.
but like like it was literally just like the same beat as ketamine, which is like it was good. It just like like we were talking about the whole like it just sounds like a lot of recycling and like a lot of just
yeah,
like
that's like
similar
throughout
stuff.
the whole album we were talking
So
about.
like
that.
already 3 like songs in and you already have like a song that's recycled is kind of disappointing, but I like ketamine and I like K-pop and I would put it in A. Like that's fine.
Yeah.
I just say the only bad thing is like you're already realizing that like
He's
it's kind of
reusing
basic.
stuff.
Like yeah.
Yeah, for me personally, I'm kind of with Landon. Like at first, I didn't like it that much, but like I really like when Cardi uses like the electric guitar and like has like it just makes the beat like really interesting, and that's why I would also put an A as
I
well.
remember this song.
And it like definitely grew on me for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. I totally blanked on what this song was, so I was trying to get a refresher. But I remember listening to it, and I really liked the blend with the guitar, in the mix with the chorus. I think I'm like not entirely sure, but I really liked the song. I thought it was pretty good. So I'm gonna have to agree. I think I'd put it at A tier.
Yeah, so we'll all agree A tier.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, track 4.
Yeah, this one K-pop's good.
All right, so track 4 is.
I'm saying track 4 because we're going in a circle.
Oh, I thought you did the first 2, so then we were just doing
No,
2.
Nate did one.
I was waiting
Oh,
on
my
him.
bad.
Yeah.
That's good.
Track 4 was Evil Jordan. Yeah, obviously. Oh yeah, there wasn't a feature on it. I'm just looking at my notes. It was,
I mean, there's like a little part of the weekend, I guess. Like,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
snippet.
that's more of a sample than like a
Yeah.
feature.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, gotta give
Yeah.
props.
I said the TikTok feature intro thing. I think it was kind of goofy the first time I heard it, but like
Really?
I mean like
Bro,
Yeah.
the first time I heard it, I feel like it was like
yeah,
so
it was
hyped.
like it was like begging.
I thought it was hype.
Bro, I think it was just hype because like the first 3 songs when I first listened to it were not good, and then like that's kind of more. I mean, obviously the first song I guess is like kind of like Cardi's vibe, like
Yeah,
hard
well, I
and
liked
stuff,
K-pop, so I was like, it wasn't like I was expecting something. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. It was fine. Like I could put it. I say I would put it B, I guess. But like maybe with all the hype and stuff, and like I don't like dislike it, and like the hype, and I know like people like it, and the beat drop was like it was kind of hard and stuff. So like we could put it A, or like for me, like I would put it B, but we don't have a B, so
Yeah, I'm kind of the same as Anthony. I think it'd be B as well. I think
Or do you guys really like think it would be C? Like you kind of
no, like I
no,
like
I don't think I would put it B.
all right.
But
yeah, I would
So-
put it B, and like I think it's like maybe a little more towards A, just because like I could see it being like a fan favorite off the album.
But I'm also worried if like TikTok will ruin this song.
well,
And,
it's
like,
already been all over TikTok.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
heard it
so-
so many
yeah.
times.
It,
already.
and it used like a TikTok part like on the
Yeah.
song.
Yeah, that's why I was like, that's why I was confused because like I don't really know the leaks and stuff. So I was like, is this song already released? And I tried checking, and I was really confused.
But like, besides like the like beat drop and like the start, like how do you feel about the rest of the song though? Like I feel like it's just mediocre. Like
Yeah, I like the second half.
yeah,
It just like sounds like
yeah. I mean,
I've
it's
heard
not
it
anything.
already.
Yeah, it's
so,
not anything special, I guess.
Yeah.
So what you would say A then, or
yeah, it's fine.
yeah, it's cool.
what do you say?
Yeah, A tier's fine.
I feel like I would be B, but it would be more like a B minus, so I'd go more towards C. But I mean, I'm fine with putting it A for now. I guess from this album, I'd be fine putting it A.
Yeah,
Yeah,
compared to the
like
other
from
songs.
Yeah,
just the album.
exactly.
A,
Like that's
yeah.
kind of I'm like looking at my like review and I'm giving a lot. I have like a lot of 5s and 6s.
Yeah, but yeah,
but
exactly.
like in terms of like the album wise, like it could be an A on the album.
yeah, no, exactly.
But it would be a B on the album. But we don't have a B, so
Yeah.
All right, so A.
yeah,
That's
A
for
is
today.
All right. The next song is Mojo Jojo with Kendrick. I think it's pretty mid. I didn't really like it.
Very mid,
But,
you mean?
yeah, I thought it was kind of like fun that Kendrick like had ad libs, but it did not work out.
Fun. What do you mean fun?
It was just interesting. Like it was different.
I mean,
Yeah.
It wasn't the same as the other songs, but it was still bad. But
Where'd you put it?
It's
probably
stupid.
D.
B?
D.
Oh, D. My bad. Sorry. I was like B.
D.
Trash. Terrible.
Yeah, D.
Not
Not
terrible enough
terrible.
for F tier.
I'm not even gonna talk. Yeah, it's just D. Like we just said.
Yeah,
everything.
that's
Kendrick's
fine, yeah.
did
I
not-
said that start is like decent besides Kendrick's like ad libs. I
Yeah.
said throughout the whole song his ad libs just was not my favorite and just unnecessary. So
really
I
messed
could
up the
say
flow.
D to F, but we'll go D.
Yeah,
Fine with that.
we'll give Justice D tier. All right.
D.
Next.
All right. Track 6, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
sir.
track 6. Philly featuring Travis Scott. I really like this one. Sadly I don't have my notes on me, so I can't really go off of like what I wrote down. But I just remember thinking that Travis did really well on the song, and I almost said Future. Carti did really good on this song. And I'd say this is probably like, personally I think it's S tier. I like it a lot.
Wait, where'd you take notes?
Huh?
Where'd you take notes?
On paper.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's cool.
All right, Landon.
All right, bro.
Let's see what I've written down. Sorry, I was about to say something. So, all right, before I like go into the review, I didn't when I was first listening to all the whole album or whatever, I didn't have like the features like and who was on which. So, and I knew that Lil Uzi was like in the album. And I knew they were like both from Philly, so I low-key thought that it was about to be Lil Uzi like hopping on, and I was about to be hyped, because like I just thought they would mesh well together. And then, yeah, I mean it was Travis Scott, but let's see. I said I think Travis in the first part is not really like that great, but I mean, like I'm not gonna lie, I don't fully like remember the song, so I don't like. I'm not gonna try to say too much, but
Yeah.
from what I do remember, and like listening to it a little like before this, I'd probably say like I'll give it A, like high B. I'll give it A.
I thought this song was like really good. I said in my notes it reminded me of something from like Huncho Jack or Jack Boys, like kind of older, like not older Travis, but like not like current Utopia Travis. And this one like finally sounded like a normal song. Like it was like Travis had like his part, and then Carti had his part, and they were both actually good features. So I would say like in terms of like the album, I would say it's an S tier song in terms of the album.
That's what I was thinking.
For me personally, I think Philly. I agree. It could definitely go S or A. Travis did a good job. For me personally, it was a little bit repetitive, but it was still like really good. And I think it reminded me of Who What and like some other songs from Astroworld. Personally, yeah, I think S is fine with me.
Yeah, I'd say S.
All right, we all agree with S. Sweet. Landon,
All right.
next track.
Nate's radar.
It's you.
Oh, Nate, my bad.
The next track is Radar, and I like this one a decent amount. I think for me personally, it would go between, I think maybe C. It's like an average song. It has like a spooky beat kind of, which I thought was kind of cool. And then Carti has both his deep and his higher voice, so he like kind of sounds like Future, but it's fine.
And there was like one
featuring
Little Wayne
himself.
part on it.
Really?
Yeah.
It was like a tiny little
Oh.
thing.
I mean, I thought it was pretty good. I'm not a really big fan of Carti's like voice changing from like deep to high. I think it's kind of like
I mean, it just depends. I feel
I like it.
Sometimes he
Yeah.
can do it.
The
good.
first time you ever did it, it was like, what was it called? I think it was 2024. Like that was the song
Oh,
name.
yeah, I
Do you
know
remember that name? It was like put on the noose.
Yeah, that one's
Put on,
that
that
one's
one's
really
that
good.
one's. Good.
Everyone's upset that it's not in the album.
yeah. I mean, it works sometimes, but I feel like most of the time I just get kind of annoyed by it. And I just like, bro, like just pick one. But like sometimes I think it works. But I don't just here there's all the songs kind of sound the same.
Where'd you
but
put
I
it?
feel
Nate?
like here it works.
I think C. I'll go with.
I think
I agree with C.
I
I
think
agree.
C.
Yeah, I'd say C.
It could be
I mean,
C or B, but we don't have B. So.
I might sound like a casual like Cardi fan, but like when he switches his voice, half the time I can't tell if it's like a different like
Yeah.
feature on the song.
Yeah.
Sometimes like, but yeah, it's just mediocre.
Bro, there's like one song that, oh yeah, Whole Lotta Red. like when it first came out, like I low-key thought Future was on that song,
Yeah.
like parts. Do you
Exactly.
remember
That's
Whole
what I
Lotta
was
Red?
saying.
Like Cardi sounded
The song,
exactly like,
All Red.
or yeah, whatever it's called, All Red. Yeah.
Oh,
My bad.
yeah. I was
Yeah,
like,
All Red the
Yeah,
single.
yeah.
It like there were parts that sounded like Future. And it was
Yeah,
Cardi
on-
the
yeah,
whole
'cause-
time.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
All right,
All right,
next.
see,
See?
Yeah,
Yeah,
see.
see, it's
Sweet.
fine.
All right.
With
It's you.
Zeke.
That's me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Rather Lie, featuring The Weeknd. I really like this one. I think it's a C tier. I think.
C?
Oh, my bad. My bad.
I was
S
like-
tier. I think it's S. I think it's an S tier song. I think it's really good. The Weeknd does really well in the song. His voice. I don't remember what I said last week about Tiso. His voice is just beautiful. I think. I don't know. I think The Weeknd snapped, as Landon said.
As I said. I would say S or A tier. I think that this would be a great song in the summer. You know, just like it's like a vibe song, I guess.
On the beach
like,
playing spike ball.
yeah, some would say. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's all I gotta say. Really, it's just a good song. Like they both did. I mean, it's not really, I guess, like classic Cardi kind of. Like he's kind of like going out a little. I feel like.
Yeah. I mean, like I liked it. Like probably for the album, it's S tier. I would definitely not say Weeknd snapped though. I would like.
Yeah, he's done better. But
Yeah,
like,
he's
it's like
done-
he's
I
not
think he's
bad.
done-
It's
I
not
mean,
bad.
in regards to the album, like
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
think-
like that's it's S in regards to the album, but I think it was low key like one of the Weeknd's weaker songs I have by him. Really,
I don't really know
Like
The
out of
Weeknd
what
that
do you
much.
like
so-
out of his all of his songs.
out of like all the songs I like, I don't know, probably like 50 songs like by the Weeknd. It was probably like not the weaker, but it wasn't like a
The
standout.
weaker Weekend.
I just said it was like it was fine. I said it may be a little repetitive, and then I said it kind of like Cardi's voice and his flow reminded me of Timeless. Obviously, I think it was during that time they made this because they were collabing together. And then, I don't know. I like Timeless. I just put in, I like Timeless more. So,
Yeah.
it's glazing Timeless, but
Wait, so where would you put it though? Like C?
where would I put it? I would.
For the album. though,
For the album, I would put it S.
All right. So I think
S
oh,
or
wait, no,
A.
you had to-
S or A.
Yeah, I think I'll stick with S. I like how Cardi uses like his regular voice. Like he's not like high pitched, like super
Like the
deep.
Timeless.
Not
Like,
doing
yeah.
something
It sounds like
crazy.
him, like him.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think it's gonna be one of the big like popular ones. Like everyone's gonna know it.
Yeah.
Did it give you guys like low Tekka vibes, kinda, or not really?
Not
Not
really.
really.
Like maybe like a little bit slower than Tekka. But
Yeah, I don't know.
Tekka's more upbeat, but like
Yeah, I don't know. I guess just
I mean, I get to see it. Maybe.
I'm just casual.
All right, S tier.
Yep, S tier.
9.
All right. Track number 9 was Fine.
Shoot.
Shoot. Yeah. I personally don't really like this song. I think from what I've seen on like social media, it's like a controversial. Like either people really like it or don't. But maybe that's like I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. But I don't know. I just think that it's not that great. It's just like like I don't really have anything to say. It's just mediocre and like
Yeah.
not my favorite. I mean, okay, but for the album, I guess it's not terrible.
I look, you would put it like. I don't know. You say yours first.
I would put it at C or D.
I was gonna put it B. Also, like how he's like fine is like a pop culture reference. Like I don't know if he was trying to do that because he's like
Yeah.
singing about how like bad his girl is, but
I mean, yeah.
this is
Maybe
kinda
he didn't
funny.
make this song 5 years ago.
I would have put it at B probably, but we don't have a B.
So C tier.
It's kind of up to you. Like if Landon says C and D and you're agreeing, then
Wait, would you would put it at A probably?
I'd put it at B.
Well, okay, well,
So
But like
put it
I'm
at
not
C.
gonna choose. I'm just gonna whatever. Like if you guys dislike it more than B, then it will go down to C. And if like you guys like it, but I mean it's probably gonna go down to C.
Yeah, I think it's C. Honestly, I like it less than our other C tier songs, but because I thought it was just kind of boring and like
yeah.
it's not like a
I like it
special
less
song or
as well.
anything. Just kind of like a safe song. But yeah, C's fine.
C. All right, perfect.
All right.
You got next song, right?
Oh yeah, number 10 is Backdoor with Kendrick, and no, this one's just Kendrick. Or is it Jenna's on it?
Jenna Aiko. Or
I mean, it says
Yeah,
it.
Gene
She's
Aiko.
like a
Aiko.
little, right? Like just like some
Gene
voice in the
Ico?
background.
Yeah.
Yeah, she sings right on like when Kendrick sings.
I
like,
said
when-
I
know
really
it, yeah,
liked
I know what you're talking
like the production and the beat, and I said the verses were just boring. Like I really liked the production of this song. Like it was a really good song. I said I didn't like Cardi's verse. It just lacked energy and creativity. I said, and then Kendrick's verse felt unnecessary, kinda, and it just wasn't like I just don't think Kendrick belongs anywhere on this album. This is not his music. This is not
Yeah.
where he should be going. So, yeah,
about. But
that's.
Zeke would not agree.
I would say C or D, honestly, probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with D probably. I didn't
Yeah.
really. I think if Cardi would have done better, it could have been C. But Cardi doesn't even do anything special.
Did you like the beat? Like, was the production?
Yeah, the
like-
beat was fine. I didn't really like the. There's a lot of like singing in the background, which I didn't
Yeah.
really like that much,
Yeah.
and it just sounded weird with Cardi and just like I don't know. I just didn't really mess with it that much. It's kind of weird.
Be honest, Zeke.
Bro, now I'm nervous. I don't know. I mean, I really like this song. I thought it was pretty good, but I honestly, like, I probably wasn't like listening to the lyrics that much, but I thought it was a pretty good song, and I kind of liked how like Kendrick was kind of like, granted, like I know you don't like him on the album, but I thought it was like something fresh to have him on there, and just like, I don't know. I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed like the little parts that, well, not little parts, but the part that Kendrick was on. And then having Gene Aiko, I don't know how to say her name, but like having that on there, I thought it was like something fresh. I enjoyed it. I'd say probably A tier,
Wow.
like low A tier.
That's crazy. I agree with you that the production like was great,
Yeah.
and it should have, could have.
That's
wish
like
it
half of
would've
these
been
songs. Like they
a
could
lot-
have been fine.
Yes, like the
Yeah.
beat was like, but then Cardi's like, I feel like he was trying to do like some weird stuff too much, kind of like
Yeah.
not his past albums, like what we were expecting, maybe.
Yeah.
But I mean, who knows? Maybe it would have been different if he actually released it like, a year or two after his what was it?
Whole Lotta Red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would say D tier. I like the production, but Kendrick and Cardi just don't match at all.
Are we gonna go?
So I mean, 3Ds. We're probably putting a D tier.
Yeah.
All right, the next song is "Toxic" with Skepta. I think it was. I don't know what you guys are thinking, but I think it was like kind of mid. To be honest, I didn't like it that much. I mean, it was like UK drill or whatever, with Skepta, and which was like kind of interesting, but I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta get Central C on this.
Yeah, like when I listen to Cardi, that's not what I wanted to listen to. So
Really? That's like.
I mean, I don't think it. Honestly, it's not that bad. I think it's C, but it's not my favorite.
I know it's
yeah,
not
like
Zeke's term, but like because Nate said like that this is not like where you're expecting from Cardi, but I literally like put down that like this is exactly what I was expecting from the album, like stuff like this, like
Really?
like it was like a textbook Cardi song. It sounded like something that might come off Whole Lotta Red, and it was just like I feel like it was just like actually like a pretty good song. Like I would put it B or C, but I felt like all the other stuff was like trying to do like things and trying to do too much, and this song was just like it didn't like try to do anything crazy, but it wasn't like boring in my opinion. Like it was good, and I think Skepta actually did pretty well in this song too. So
All right. Once again, I'm gonna completely agree with you on that
Yeah.
one. Like, it is like more traditional Cardi, but I don't know if I was like a huge fan of Skepta. Like,
yeah, I could
like,
see
I
that
don't know,
being
it's just, like,
controversial.
different. I guess like I don't
Yeah.
know. But no, I agree that it's like classic and like classic Cardi. Like, it's like not anything crazy, but it's like he can act like he goes with this beat well.
Yeah,
like,
it wasn't
with-
like boring in my opinion.
Yeah, and it wasn't like too weird. Like, it's
Yeah.
like it's what he's like. It's like a safe song.
Yeah.
I guess. So I would put it at. I'd put it at A probably for
I
this
said
album.
B and Nate said C. So
I mean, I would put it at B, but we
yeah, it's
don't
kind
have-
of up to Zeke. So depends on if you dislike it, we'll go C. If you like it, we'll go A.
like what Nate said. I thought it was interesting, but he just I don't know. Just I liked Skepta on there, like adding like the British like drill like grime or whatever it's called. I thought it was pretty good, but I mean, still just like C tier.
Yeah.
I think it's just or like B tier, but C tier song. So
All
C.
right, so C.
It's you, Zeke.
All right. What? This is
Manyan.
10 or 11?
12.
12. All right. Manyan. I don't even know the track number. I thought it was kind of lame. I like. I was about to stop like after this song because I was just like I don't want to listen anymore, and I was gonna like come back and listen to the rest like later. It was kind of boring to me. I wasn't like enjoying it. Like I thought like the rest of these songs were like pretty decent. I was like okay, like yeah, this is like I'll listen to this like to like review it and look. But when I just was like something about it was just like this is just like boring. But I don't know. Maybe that was just me. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of like boring. So probably like high D, low C.
All right. I would say that I don't know if I would say it's like boring necessarily. Like I don't know. I think it's a good beat, and I think maybe he could have went a little harder on it. But I mean, and there's also kind of like an evil laugh sometimes in the background that's like a little like
Wasn't that Izzo? Or
Lizzo?
Izzo.
Oh, I was like, wait, what?
I
Not
don't know who that
Lizzo.
is. Yes, it is on the beat, bro. But I don't know. And also the last 40 seconds or so is just like it's just like instrumental and like
I kind of like that.
I like
the
beat.
outro instrument, like the outro a little bit.
I mean yeah, but like 40 seconds is like
Yeah.
kind of a lot. I feel
Yeah,
like,
it's excessive.
but it's like mediocre. I'd say for the album, I would give it B tier, but I'll give it C tier.
all I said was, well, basically to sum up, I just said it was like another, like kind of like, it sounded like it was a recycled song, like
Yeah, I could see that.
just like, yeah, just like beats that have been used before and stuff. Like, I would say C. It's a filler. I didn't hate it, but because it's just like Cardi stuff. Just
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think C as well. Swamp Izzo is starting to annoy me at this point.
Yeah.
Swizzo.
So it definitely like brought it down more, but C is good, fine with me.
C?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, C.
Yeah, Izzo starts to show up a little bit now. He's
Yeah.
in this one too. He's in Crank.
He spams his
Yeah. It's
Swamp
stupid.
Izzo.
It's annoying.
Nate, can you say it?
Swamp Izzo.
All right.
All right, oh, it's me.
yeah.
So 13th track is Crank. Well, Ant, you want to start? I don't really.
Yeah.
I need to gather my thoughts.
I liked it, and then it had like that little part of Cobra.
Yeah, well, that's an AI song, so
Well, yeah, but I mean, what?
it's not a real song.
Yeah, but it's still like a card. It's still like one that like got released and stuff, and it was like already like known.
Cobra's AI.
No, well, I know
So,
I'm
like,
not.
What do you mean it's released?
He's not getting past that.
Well, like it's all like I like people like Cobra,
Well, yeah, that's true.
But it's AI.
and like I think it was just kind of fun that like I don't know, he took like a song that was like not his. Well, I guess I don't really know if it's his or not because it's AI, but like, and he like used it, and it was like kind of a popular song at one point. Like,
All right.
I don't know, I just didn't think
Wow.
it was like that deep, but
Well, no, I'm just.
What would you rate it?
I don't know. C again, probably.
Yeah. I would say that it's. I don't know. It's just mediocre again, like story of the freaking whole album. At this
Yeah.
point. But yeah, I mean, I would put it at C. Like the beat in him, like it's good, but it's definitely like I thought he was gonna go a lot harder in some of these like first 15 songs, and I feel like maybe he could have, but it's not bad. Just give it C tier.
Yeah, I feel like that theme like pops up a lot during the album. Of like we said that a few times. Like we waited 5 years for this, bro. Like do something with it. Like
Yeah.
All right, but like,
Like-
are we really like huge Cardi fans? Like,
well, I mean, still like speaking
No,
from
I-
like Carter. Like granted, Carter's not here, but like Carter was like going crazy, like getting excited over it, and like
I would say
I
I'm
was-
like a pretty big Cardi fan. Like,
I mean,
I'm not.
I would
Recently,
say
I
after
liked
like
before.
after a whole lot of Red, like I guess you were expecting like
yeah.
you'd be expecting something.
Well, Zeke, you
good, so-
liked Die Little, I thought.
Yeah, but I mean, I only listen to Dilate. Like I never like really got into it as much.
Oh, yeah.
But like, yeah, no, like damn, I like Dilate a lot, but it's just like, I don't know. This obviously isn't Dilate, but from what I've heard, like a lot of the fans were expecting like something crazy, and like from what we've seen with like Carter, like he was like excited about it, and I was kind of expecting more, but
Yeah, I kind of like the beat on this song. Like it's actually like different, a little bit different than the other ones, but I don't think Cardi does.
And the Cobra
that
part, remember?
Well,
It's AI,
yes,
bro.
it was a snippet. but
alright, bro.
It was a snippet that was AI, but like
Just kidding.
no, but I just like you were just making it seem weird, like you were explaining it weird. So I was just wondering.
Oh, I said there was a part with Cobra.
Yeah, but okay, whatever.
Alright, bro.
Apart from this is Cobra.
Well,
Like, that's
I mean,
what
you could say the same
I was
thing.
just saying that.
What?
I was just like explaining.
Yeah, there was like a part from it that was in Cobra.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, I'm agreeing.
I'm agreeing too. Wait, am I saying it? Yeah. Crank got cranky, I guess you could say. We had to cut, so we ended up putting it at
chip. We were fighting behind the camera. Gloves came out, but it's good. We're good.
where? Where do we put it?
See?
See, alright, bet.
C. Yeah, that's fine. With the Cobra snippet, I don't think that's AI, but I don't know. We'll go on to the next one.
Yeah, we'll just move on. Is it me?
Yeah.
All right, the next one is charge them.
Them hoes.
Yeah, a fee with is it just Future and Travis?
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
Wayne Cardi.
Oh well, yes.
Wait, but
um,
was Travis really on it a lot?
I mean,
he had like
no, he was at the end.
yeah, he had
Yeah,
like
okay.
a little like
Yeah.
kind of verse.
I think
I
this song's actually like kind of good. Like I think it's more of a Future song, like type song. I
It's
think
got the big three.
Yep.
Okay, not really the big three. Nope.
I think that Future did the best on it, and like I think he was on it the most. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
his verse was good. I liked it.
But yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was more like
It could have been
Future.
Cardi though. We
Huh?
don't really know. It could have been
Yeah,
Cardi.
it could have been.
Yeah,
I,
that's
Yeah,
lucky true.
yeah.
I said the chorus was a little repetitive. I mean, what do
Yeah.
y'all think? Maybe.
It was.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to remember.
And yeah, Future added some energy. I said too. I mean,
Yeah, I mean he said charge them hoes a fee quite a bit.
yeah. So
yeah.
I mean, maybe he wanted them charged. We don't really know.
Yeah. I would say I wish there was B tier, but I'd go A for this song just for the album sake.
Yeah,
For the
honestly,
album,
I can
too?
agree with that.
And I
Yeah.
think any song with Future, Travis, and Cardi is gonna like be popular to some people just because they're gonna like glaze. So yeah,
Yeah.
we'll throw it on.
I
there.
low key think like I like what they did for that, but I don't know. Maybe I was expecting something different from them three, but like it's good.
And the last song of the part one.
Wait, what are we ranking it? Though?
Yeah.
Oh,
Are we
Oh,
going with
A?
A?
I'm fine. Oh wait, what do you think, Zeke?
I personally would put it like C tier. I just feel like it was kind of repetitive, and just the repetitiveness, like, I just like wasn't really like a big fan. But still, like, since it was like Future and like Travis, I feel like it was still like.
I'm saying like for the album, I think.
Yeah,
it's A.
for the album, I
Yeah,
can.
we
I
do
can
have to
agree,
take that. And
it's,
like
like
we
an
have
A.
what 6 songs in C
We
tier.
have a lot of C's.
Yeah, we do have a lot of C's.
I
yeah.
sold the screen recording.
It's good.
It's
It's
alright.
good.
If it's hard with the album, but like in album terms, I would put it A tier, but like as like a song in itself,
Yo, just choose, bro.
Yeah, come on, bro.
for the A tier, my bad.
Yeah, that's what we thought.
All right, last one.
Good Credit, featuring Kendrick Lamar. I thought I like this song. I don't know about you guys,
The
but
intro's kind of goofy.
Good credit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean I enjoyed it. I'd say in terms of the album, I'd put it S tier. I'd like
S tier,
Yeah,
boys. We
yeah.
going all the way up, man.
I literally
I don't know
have
about
the
that.
same stuff about every Kendrick song that Kendrick should not be on this album.
Okay,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
think that this is the best Kendrick feature.
Yeah, I
on
definitely
it.
agree with
Like,
that.
yeah, it's the best one, but still, I think it could have
Okay, yeah.
benefited
No,
from
I think
another
Cardi
feature.
low-key, like, if it was just him or a different feature, I think it's S tier easily.
Yeah, if it's just Cardi or like,
Yeah, like, I think he
Uzi
did
was
pretty
thrown on
good,
this or
but-
something. Yeah,
I'd say.
probably-
Wait, what are you saying?
I was gonna say like probably eventually like if I listen to it more, like Kendrick's voice I could see get annoying, but like right now, like first listen, I kind of like it because like it's something new.
No, I mean,
And,
it
like, it's
wasn't
different.
bad.
Like,
Like,
I like-
obviously, it's not what he's
No, I'm not.
normally
Yeah,
doing.
no, I'm
but,
just saying like
Yeah.
I like his voice
Yeah.
on this album, and
It's
I think
not
it's a
like
decent
Mojo
feature, and
Jojo.
I like it.
Yeah.
like yeah.
Wait, so you're saying you like Kendrick throughout the whole album, though?
Like on Backdoor and Good Credit, yeah.
I would say. What do we have in S tier right now? Just so I can.
Philly and Rather Lie.
I do not think it is on the same
Yeah,
level as those
I-
two.
I don't know if we could put it S. There's no way.
The highest I would put it is A. I would put it in
I
C.
put it like it's definitely the lowest song on S tier, but I'd still put it in S tier.
I'm fine with putting it A. I think
Nate,
that's
what did you?
fair.
I would put it C.
I would put it C too. I actually like this one. This is definitely the best out of the 3 that he was on.
Yeah.
But I just don't think it's that.
I think it should go C because me and Nate both chose C and Lane. But Zeke chose S.
I know.
So probably put it A because like that's in between for all of us.
I mean, we could put it like
2 C's and 1
it's
S.
like A B. It should be B.
It should be a very very low B.
Yeah.
Okay, bro. There's
we'll
no
put
way
it-
you
we'll put-
don't like it. What do you not like about it so much? Just Kendrick?
I mean,
Well, C doesn't mean you don't like it.
Yeah,
C just
look
means
at the
it's, like,
other
mid.
C
well, we could just
songs.
put it like we could put it.
Like
the other
we
C.
have no Fs. I feel like we could redo this. Like,
No, I don't think there's been any
No.
like. If I had to, I could listen to every song
Yeah,
on this
they're all-
album.
yeah,
There's
no-
no Fs. There's no Fs.
Yeah.
I don't think so far.
but I mean, like, there's songs on D that like aren't that great. That
I
like,
might have
C
an
could
F
get moved
coming
down
up.
to. Huh?
I think I have an F coming. up
I
one
definitely
time.
have
Yeah,
an F.
there's
I for
there's
sure have
some
an F.
Fs on here.
Anyway, I say C. I think we should
Pop
go
Out could
C.
be F,
Yeah.
but
I low key think Kendrick like it is the best thing, like the best Kendrick song, which is surprising because it still sucks. But
okay, yeah. I low key just turned it on and like listened to Kendrick for a little.
bro, Carti is good. It's like the first half of the song is A, the second half of the song is D, or like the Kendrick part is D, so it rounds out to C.
I mean, it's kind of like what we talked about last episode with Calling for You, with like the
Yeah.
or wait, maybe it was Rich Baby Daddy. I think that's what we talked
Yeah.
about. Or like and Calling for You, kind of like the
Oh, we have
voice.
to like skip through it.
Yeah, we have
where
to
it's
just
just like
skip
kind of
in the
sells
song, which ruin it. It's
Yeah.
But to be fair, it's more towards like the end of the song.
low key. I would listen to like Fine Shit and other C songs over this.
So you put in that D?
No, I would put it in C.
Really? All right, I think
You,
C's
you
fine.
listen to Manium,
I think it's similar to
Munyon and
Munyon?
Crank over.
I
Good
listen to
Credit.
Crank.
Yeah, Crank's pretty good.
over. Yeah,
Crank,
I
Crank
good, but I don't-
should go in B if
Yeah,
we
I
didn't
like
have
Crank.
a B.
Should we put Crank A and move C or move this to C?
Yeah.
Good credit.
I would agree
Really?
with that.
Move
I'd-
Crank to A.
Wait, do you want to listen to like a little bit of Crank first?
Yeah,
just
sure.
to like.
yeah.
Alright.
With the Cobra snippet.
Yeah, with the
remember?
AI. Yeah.
With the AI, yeah.
All right.
Let's just see.
Anyway,
what-
so can we agree though that Good Credit goes C?
Please.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of a completely different song. Oh shoot! All right, yeah. Never mind. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
we're gonna move
Crank,
Crank.
up.
Move
Crank to
Crank
A
A
and Good
put
Credit is C.
Good credit C.
Yes.
Yeah, that's valid.
Yeah, I'm happy with
All
that.
right, so
that's
that's
fine.
the end of the first half of the listen. The second half will drop shortly, and it will be 16 through 30. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Let us know in the comments which, where we got it right, where we got it wrong, what your favorite tracks are, what your least favorite tracks are, what you thought of Kendrick on this album. Did he fit? Did he not? Y'all have
I
anything to
think.
say?
Can we say what we like based on these tiers? The first 15 songs, like I'd say C. Out of the first 15.
I mean,
C.
yeah, majority C. I would say C.
I'd say C. Close.
I would
to
say
D.
C plus. No, I think we have
Are we
more,
rating the
we have
first
more
half in
A
general?
and S's than we do of
Oh,
D and F.
Oh yeah, that's
we have
true.
no
we have
Fs
3
so
D's, 4 A's, and 2.
I would say
F's.
C plus. C
Okay,
plus so
C-
far.
C-
Are we
C
rating
plus.
the first 15 songs?
Yeah.
Yeah, C
Alright,
plus so
alright.
far.
I'd say. I mean, we
Low
had most
key, okay.
well, honestly,
if
we
we
have
had
worse-
a B,
oh, shoot.
it might be B minus. If we had a B, like the
Yeah,
first,
we did say a lot of songs in B.
I
kinda,
think
so.
I think the
I'd say-
first
I
half
would say B.
might be better than the second.
Might
I
be
think it's B,
7.5
just
out of
B
10.
by itself.
Like,
At least the last like couple songs are just.
Last couple of songs are mid.
Some
it
of them are
falls
good.
off.
Some of them are just.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right,
Just say
C.
B.
We'll
Yeah.
say C.
All right. See you guys
Yeah.
later. Thank you for watching. Tune in next time. Thank you guys.